So tonight we're gonna play with a little bit of patriotic things, y'all. So tonight's live was based off of this star right here. So y'all, we are gonna use a 15-inch frame. Y'all, this is 21-inch value mesh. So y'all, we're just gonna start with gathering a little bit. Then at the top, we're gonna do about 10-inch poofs all the way around. Y'all, 10 inches is basically every other twist, right? So each one is between 4.5 to 5 inches. So if you just pull it tight and measure, so skip one, measure to this one, it's about 10 inches. All right, so we did 10-inch poofs all the way around the top. Y'all, now we're just gonna go straight from the top to the bottom and get it real nice and tight. All right, so there's 10-inch poofs all the way around. All right, so y'all look, the mesh is thin. If all I was doing was adding this mesh, I would never use value mesh. But y'all, I've got lots of other mesh to add in here. All right, y'all, I'm gonna cut these about 20 inches. On the 15-inch wreath frame, there's gonna be 18 twist ties. Since we have 3 mesh, we want 1 in each twist tie. We only need to make 6 cuts, right? Curl in each end, and then just crunch them down the center. And for me personally, I leave that open end face down. And I also add 1 to the bottom all the way around and then go to the top. And then I'm just gonna keep going around adding the same colors over and over again. All right, so y'all, whenever you use an odd number of mesh, you're always gonna end up with 2 side by side. It's all right, just move on. All right, so we have our frame. All right, so let's figure out where we want Uncle Sam. I don't typically like to go right in the center. I usually like to put him off to the side. I might have to put the star first and then place him in, because the star is relatively big. Now, this is a personal preference. I like to put a smaller portion of the pipe cleaner out so that I have a really long piece to tie things on, right? Some people like to staple right in the center. For me, if I do that, my twist tie ends up just a little too short. A little shot of hot glue on the staples. So y'all, I do want to make sure that my star doesn't stick out too much further than the side of my wreath. the mustache on both sides isn't glued down, so I'm gonna add just a little dab of glue there because I don't want him flapping in the wind, right? And there's no pre-made attachment points on Uncle Sam, so we have to add some. I'm gonna use a pick set. All right, so all I did was run that pipe cleaner under the fabric. Y'all, anytime you puncture the fabric, you're gonna wanna make sure you add some type of glue over that puncture hole so that the fabric doesn't continue to tear. Y'all, on the bottom side, I am going to probably put his legs under the star. So I'm gonna get twist ties coming out the top of his body. I am gonna start with this white and red. All right, we're gonna do about an 8-inch tail. Cut off this little funky end. So we're gonna have a tail and a loop, and then another tail, another loop, and another tail. So on the ribbon, I just want to make sure that all of the ribbon colors are covered in the sign and Uncle Sam. That's how we're choosing. Y'all, if you haven't yet, please share this video. I would appreciate it. Let's get this star ribbon in here. All right, y'all, I'm gonna use 2 pipe cleaners, twist them together. You make it look so easy. Y'all, I've been doing this for a little while. So I just wrap my pipe cleaner around the center and twisting it off. Y'all, we're gonna make probably 3 of these. All right, let's add some tails around the base. I think I'm going to go with this one and this one. So this is a 2.5-inch red. I'm going to add one of these all the way around the bottom. So that is 10. So we're going to take our 2.5-inch, our 1.5-inch, fold them in half. And then we're going to add each one of these into the twist around the bottom. So, I think I want to add just a little bit more fun and texture to this guy. So I'm going to take a few pieces of floral and greenery and glue them into my wreath. So y'all, I'm doing these flowers in a triangle type pattern. So I need one more right out here. Y'all, in this one, I'm just gonna go in between those pieces. Y'all, let's add a little bit of these white tulips. So y'all, on these tulips, I'm just cutting them and adding them in every once in a while. Y'all, this, I'm gonna cut it into smaller pieces. Y'all, I found these last two ornaments in my stash, and I'm thinking to off-center this star, I'm gonna put each one over here, mainly just to get them out of my stash. Just one tucked over here on each side. So I'm just gonna put my pipe cleaner through here, twist it, and then I'm gonna work this in here and twist it off. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of hot glue and add it right underneath those balls and just press them down. Just a little extra support. check out Uncle Sam. If you are not in our coaching group, you can check out damonscreativecoaching.com. We actually have a sale going right now, so it's half off your first month. And we are not taking any new students after July 11th. So if you want in, come join us. If not, it's okay. I'll still see you here once a week. You guys have a great night. If you need supplies, DecoExchange.com. If you want to hear some more of my voice tonight, go over to makersmeanbusiness.com. Give it a listen. It's our podcast. All right. You guys have a good night.